Okay, so, when you want something really badly, like actually badly, and then you get it, and it's great. And then, like 3 weeks later, you're literally lying on the floor thinking about the next thing as if the first thing never even happened?
Yeah, that's not you being ungrateful. That's not you being spoiled. That's not a personality flaw. That is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. And I need you to understand this, because it is going to change the way you think about literally every goal you have. Okay, so let me explain the actual concept first, and I promise I won't make it boring. Hedonic adaptation. Big words. Simple idea. Like, okay, think about your phone.
When you got your current phone, first week, you were unlocking it just to look at it, just vibing with it. It was beautiful. Now, it's just your phone. You're annoyed it's slow. You're already looking at the next model. That's hedonic adaptation. Your brain took something exciting and filed it under normal. Because here's the thing, your brain is not in the business of enjoying things. Your brain is in the business of surviving. And survival doesn't need you to be happy. It needs you to be alert. So the moment you get comfortable, brain goes, cool, baseline updated. What's threatening us next? Okay, no, wait. I need to tell you about this study. Because when I first read this, I had to put my phone down and just sit with it for a minute. Two groups of people. Group 1. People who won the lottery. Like actually won. Big money. Group 2. People who were in accidents and became paralyzed. Researchers followed both groups, measured their happiness. 1 year later. You would think, lottery winners. Ecstatic. Accident survivors. Devastated. Right? Both groups, almost identical happiness levels. Both back to roughly where they started. The lottery winners adapted up, then back. The accident survivors adapted down, then back. Which means, the thing you think will finally fix everything, your brain will normalize it. Before the confetti even hits the floor. Okay, so this connects to something even more personally attacking. It's called the arrival fallacy. And it goes like this. When I finish this degree, then I'll actually start living. When I move out, then things will fall into place. When I get to a certain weight, then I'll feel confident. When I hit that number, then I'll feel secure. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's called an arrival fallacy because you believe arriving somewhere will fundamentally change how you feel. And the tragic part is, it does change how you feel.
For about a week, because the moment you arrive, the brain goes, great, baseline updated. New normal established. Now what else is there to be anxious about? The goalpost doesn't just move. It teleports.
Okay, but here's where it gets actually kind of dark. This mechanism, hedonic adaptation, it's old. Like, ancient. Their ancestors had it, but, in 50,000 BC, the number of things you could want was basically food, shelter, safety, community. That's it. The treadmill was slow. The wants were limited. You adapted to each one, sure, but there wasn't a constant flood of new stuff to want. Now, studies suggest we're exposed to somewhere between 4,000 and 10,000 advertisements every single day. Each one crafted by a team of very smart people whose entire job, their literal career, is to make you feel like what you have is not enough. The treadmill was built for a world with maybe 50 things to want. You're now running it in a world with 50 million. Same brain, same machine, different speed. No wonder everyone is exhausted. And then, because it wasn't enough already, there's the comparison layer on top. Social comparison is also ancient. In a small tribe, it made sense. Knowing where you stood helped you survive. But your brain was comparing you to maybe 150 people. People you actually knew, people with similar circumstances. Now it's comparing you to a curated highlight reel of 8 billion people. Your Tuesday afternoon in your room versus someone's best moment of their best year shot in perfect lighting. And your brain, bless it, treats both inputs as equally real. It's not a fair fight. It was never a fair fight. All right, real talk. There is no cure for hedonic adaptation. I'm not going to lie to you. You can't turn it off. But there are 3 things research actually supports, not good vibes, advice. Actual peer-reviewed stuff. First one. Experiences beat objects. Every time. Here's why this actually works. Objects sit there and get normal. Every day they're just there, getting older. Experiences get stored as memories, and memories get edited over time. They get warmer, funnier, more yours. The mildly okay trip you took 2 years ago is now a great story. The phone you bought 2 years ago is just slow and cracked. Second one, interrupt the normalization. Researchers call it savoring or negative visualization. Sounds fancy. It's actually just occasionally stop and imagine not having the good thing. Not in a depressing way. In a, hey, this is actually good. It artificially slows the adaptation because the brain can't normalize what it's still paying attention to. Third one, and this one is personal. Shrink your comparison pool. You cannot compare yourself to 8 billion people and feel okay. No one can. That's not a you problem. That's a math problem. The algorithm profits from your dissatisfaction. Every time you feel like you're not enough, you scroll more. You watch more. You buy more. The machine is working perfectly. For the machine. So here's where I leave you. The wanting isn't the problem. Wanting is actually what keeps you moving. It's okay to want things. The trap is believing that having the thing will fix the wanting. It won't. Not permanently. But knowing the treadmill is there, means you can choose when to get on and when to just sit down and drink your coffee. You were never broken. You were just running ancient software that nobody gave you the manual for. Next week, we talk about why your brain is genuinely bad at predicting what will make you happy, and the study that proved it. Same math, different feeling. See you then.